Hey guys, it's Luca the Lightworker here to do your reading for today. I hope everybody's been well. It's been a good last couple of weeks, I would say. The weather's starting to change a little bit. It's pretty gradual, but overall, I would definitely give it a thumbs up. I know sometimes it takes a little bit longer for the weather to actually shift. So I love Halloween. Looking forward to that. So we'll see how the costumes look for this year. Should be interesting. I hope everybody that does enjoy the Halloween season post some pictures. If I dress up this year, I'll definitely share. Yes. Anywho, I have gotten some very interesting downloads as of late, and I wanted to share them with you. So, the first download that I wanted to share with you is that, um, let's see, you may have a friend that I would call it like a copycat kind of energy. I don't know if this is like a childhood friend or somebody that you used to work with, or just like someone, could even be a friend of a friend that you met. But the song that I channeled when I got this message is "But You Can't Do It Like Me." I don't know if that's the name of the song, but that song came out, I think, in the early 2000s or late 2000s. And this person, what I saw was the collective going up a hill. And at the top of the hill, there were boulders, essentially like obstacles, opposition, and they were blocking the way to get to the top of the hill. And on the other side of the boulders, there's a road. And the road is clear, there's no traffic, there's nothing, but you're having to get over this hill and pass all of these obstacles in order to reach your goal. And what I saw was the collective going up the hill. And in this case, the collective was on a bike. And so that may be significant. Maybe you ride a lot, or maybe you just really enjoy cycling. But I saw the collective going up a hill, and it was really tough. It was, they were losing momentum, and it was hard, and it was a dirt road, and there was like gravel, and it was a very, very, very steep incline to get to the top of this hill that had boulders. And so the collective, I guess, in this case, would be more of the strategic type of person. So the collective was like, okay, what I've been trying hasn't been working. Let me come up with something that makes more sense. So the collective is going up this hill and realizing that they need to be more strategic about how they're going to get to the top. And in the event that these boulders are loose, how they're going to avoid, getting hit by these boulders. So I see the collective go up probably about 3/4 of the way. And then the collective notices I guess it's almost like, I don't know if you call it like a detour, but it's like a small little opening on the side that's not super obvious, but it was basically to circumvent the potential danger of the boulders at the very top. So I see collective turn the handlebars and like ease over to the side, and completely gets past the boulders and actually makes it to the top of the hill. Now, this copycat person that's in the energy decides, well, that looks super easy. I can do this. I can do it better than the collective. I can go through the same obstacle course and get to the very top, and I'm going to make it look even easier because I'm better than the collective. Let me show you how it's really done. So I see this copycat come up towards this obstacle course, and this particular individual, it seems as though they are more of the brute force type. They thought that they were just going to debo their way through this, this challenge. And let me tell you, this did not end well for the copycat. This person got crushed by the boulders. They did something that disturbed the boulders, and these boulders came down, and I mean, like, tore this person to pieces. Like, this person was covered in all kinds of lumps and bumps, and they were bloody and bruised. And I was just like, all because they didn't want to follow the lead of the collective. Because I'm like, how are you outdoing somebody that you're copying? That just seems really bizarre, but I digress. Yeah, so this person decided, like, I'm gonna do it my way. I think that, whatever you did, that's dumb. I'm gonna show you how it's really done. And this person got effed up, okay? They got effed up, and it was bad. I then see this person in the infirmary. They are concussed. They have broken bones and bruises. I'm assuming all of this is a metaphor for something else, but I mean, it was just like, all because you don't want to follow the lead of someone because you're jealous of them or you see them as some kind of threat. It was really bizarre. I was just like, to prove a point, you put your life in danger to prove that you're better than the person that you're copying. It was very strange. And the collective came out completely unscathed, and the copycat got like mollywopped. It was bad. And I think that this was a learning experience for the copycat person that may be haunting the collective. But whoever the copycat is, it is somebody that you know. And I was really shocked to see, like, just how stubborn this person was. They clearly saw how you made it. They saw exactly, what, or maybe they didn't quite see how you made it. But this may have been even a situation where this person was too prideful to ask how you made it out of a situation, how you navigated a situation. They were too proud, and so they decided that they were going to brute force it to get to the other side. And unfortunately, this did not end well for this person, because whatever the situation is that needed finesse, it needed a light touch, it needed strategy. This person maybe does not have the wherewithal. This person, I don't know if it's like lack of intellect or what, but this person just thought, like, yeah, this is either a masculine and feminine energy, or this is a feminine and masculine energy. But it was like a shape shifting kind of energy that I was getting from this person. Yeah, so that was the download that I received. So I want to try to get some clarity on, like, what this person was thinking. Like, what is this even really about? I did pre-shuffle, so let's see what this is about. Why is this person that's coming for the collective? What is this whole situation really about? Tell me. Okay. Have regret. So this person may feel ashamed about something that they did, trying to outdo you. This person may be feeling unsatisfied. You have butterflies. We have gift. And we have divine feminine. So it should be pretty interesting. I wonder if this is like some kind of competition. You were competing for something with another person. This could be like a job opportunity, some kind of promotion. This may be a love situation. But we have regrets, unsatisfied, butterflies, gift, and divine feminine. So you're receiving something because of how you handled the situation, or, you know, how you navigated whatever this was. So let's see. All right, let's clarify these. Tell me about regrets. Actually, this deck I like better. Let's do this one. All right, tell me about regrets. I've caught a case, sexual infection, sexual disease, rash. Oh, wow. Okay. This may be a legal case, or this may be an STD. Maybe this person was competing with you for a masculine. Maybe this is a masculine that you decided that you didn't want to deal with. Maybe this person was burning and this person regrets trying to be in competition with you to hook up with this person. Maybe this person gave them something. Moving on. Thank you. Next. Yeah. So you may have moved away from this situation because you knew something was dangerous about it. Tell me about unsatisfied. We have moving. Yeah, so you may have been unsatisfied with a situation. I don't know if this is like a job or a relationship, but you moved out of the way from a situation that maybe there wasn't reciprocity in. Maybe you were getting the bare minimum in the situation, job, lover, family, whatever. You may have moved away from this situation, some kind of opportunity, or you sidestepped something. Tell me more about unsatisfied. Wolves in sheep's clothing. Yeah, so you sidestepped some kind of snake situation. I'm getting, you may have even been dealing with someone. Maybe you were entertaining someone, but you didn't actually hook up with them. Or this may be a legal situation. Maybe you were supposed to go into business with someone or partner with someone, but you were seeing something about a person or a situation that was not what it seemed. So you stepped away from the situation and it saved you from something that you sidestepped. Tell me about butterflies. You have broke ass. Somebody may have been devoted to someone. Maybe they didn't know that this person didn't have any money, or maybe a business had to file bankruptcy. It could be that a business may have gone under. Maybe you're in this energy of butterflies. You're happy that you sidestepped a situation that may have potentially left you in poverty if you had entertained it. Whatever this is, person, job opportunity, etc., or business opportunity. Clarify butterflies. All right, so we have screenshot. Let me see. Yeah, weird. All right, screenshot. So there may be evidence now that's showing up about somebody not having any money, losing money. Maybe they were like fake flexing or something like that, that they had money. Maybe there's like screenshots of financial records of maybe a business or a person's bank accounts. But there's clarity. Somebody can't stop smiling. So maybe somebody ended up backdooring somebody. Or maybe this is what somebody was trying to do to you. Somebody was trying to get evidence that you're a broke ass, and they were really hype about doing this. Tell me more about the gift. You have child services. Somebody may be having issues with child services. You might be getting your children back. It could be that. Maybe a situation would have had you, maybe you would have lost your children if you didn't sidestep a situation. It's a surprise. Tell me about this gift. Oh, fake smiles. Maybe somebody tried to get you caught up with child services, may have said you're abusive or neglected children in some way in order for them to receive a gift, which may have been a significant other, may have been a job opportunity, a business opportunity, a check, something along those lines. Yeah, but they may have put in like false reports in order to receive a gift. Maybe these false reports have to do with child protective services. They said that you were abusive or negligent in some way when it comes to children. Oh, that's weird. Tell me about this divine feminine. Whew. Legal issues. So that may have been what you sidestepped. Those boulders may have been legal issues that would have affected you monetarily. Maybe somebody was trying to get you caught up with some kind of like STD situation as well. Weird. Okay. Tell me more, divine feminine. Oh yeah, dirt digging. So somebody was trying to find the tea on you to get you caught up in some kind of legal issues, maybe to sue you. So I mean, it looks like they went hard. I mean, they tried to catch you up with an STD. You heard that. They tried to prove that your finances were not where they needed to be. That didn't seem to work. They tried to get you caught up with child protective services. That didn't work. Then they tried to dig up dirt on you with the legal system, maybe with like fake reports or something like that. And I don't think that worked either. Like, what is this? People are weird. Okay. Let me see. Well, I think this would be better. Tell me more. Tell me more. I guess actually this will probably give me more insight here. Let's see. What is this really about? Tell me about caught a case. Tell me about caught a case. We have I love you and shady. Yeah, somebody may have been trying to love bomb you to give you an STD. That's crazy. Maybe they're getting caught up for this. So this person, maybe that friend or whoever that person was, that may have been like an old lover or something that was like in competition with you. But yeah, they were trying to love bomb you to give you an STD. Tell me about moving on. Yeah, so you are this queen bee boss babe, masculine or feminine, and you're like confident. You're maybe focusing on you may be focusing on your career at this time, or some business venture or your finances. And you were like confident about turning down whatever this offer was. This person that tried to trap you up in some kind of STD or legal case, this person may be regretting it. They may be concerned about liability at this point, especially if this is something that they brought to the courts. Uh, filing a false claim, especially when you know that it's false, is definitely illegal. Depending on the scale, like where they took this could be a misdemeanor, this could be a felony. Tell me about moving. Whew. We have thug. Yeah, you moved away from this person, or maybe this person's going to jail. This person that you lost interest in, you moved away from them because you saw them as a wolf in sheep's clothing. They may be getting caught up for whatever this is that they were trying to set you up with. Tell me about this wolf in sheep's clothing. All right, so we have drinking, toxic lifestyle. So yeah, this person may have been hiding like one that they're like some kind of like criminal. Maybe this person does like fraud. or something like that. Maybe they were like copying your something, like, I don't know, like content. Maybe they were copying something that you do. This could be like literally like identity theft. This could be all kinds of things. But this person that has a toxic lifestyle was hiding all of this because they wanted to be in your energy. They wanted you to be in this toxic energy. This may have been like some kind of destiny swap, but you moved away from the situation and avoided whatever this is. I'm getting like tower. I'm seeing like the tower from the traditional tarot deck. Tell me about broadcast. Bad news. So somebody that was hype about being all in your business is getting bad news. Maybe they waged some kind of like legal case against you that's not going well. Maybe they were trying to sue you for something. Maybe like the dirt digging, whatever this is that they were doing. Yeah, this person's getting some bad news. And that's what I was saying. Maybe it's you that's like happy that you sidestepped the situation. You may or may not even know what this is yet, because it seems like this is something that may have been operating in the background. Tell me about the screenshots. Love child. Oh man. Okay, so this person may actually be going broke because of like child support. If this was a significant other that you're no longer with, they may have had a child with someone else that they were hiding. I mean, in the case if that was like a masculine or something like that. What else? Evidence. Maybe somebody was trying to prove that you were hiding a child, or they were trying to prove that a child was yours. But I'm getting that the child probably wasn't yours, because why yeah, anyway, so they were trying to prove that a child was yours. Or maybe they were, oh, this person may be losing um, finances because of child support. And so while they were busy dirt digging on you, they're getting caught up and they're getting hit with child support. Somebody may have taken them to court for paternity, and now their wages are being garnished. This may have been why they were all up in your business. Maybe they were trying to avoid this. Maybe they were trying to get with you so that you would, like, for example, if you marry someone and they owe child support, they can actually garnish the significant other's wages, or I forgot what the other word would be, but they can take your money. If you remember, I think it was like Stevie J married Faith Evans, and she ended up clearing his child support that he had, like back due, back due child support or whatever. Maybe somebody was trying to, if this is a love situation, somebody may have been trying to marry you so that you would also be on the hook for this child that they may have been hiding. Huh? Stop it. Yo, people are crazy. Like, that's wild. If you would be, especially if this is a masculine that's doing this. Like, if you're a masculine and you thought that you were gonna finesse somebody into marrying you so that you could have somebody else help you pay your back child support with a child with some that you had with somebody else, that's wild. You're trash. Um, but good luck with that, because it looks like possibly, yeah, you're getting caught up for all kinds of stuff. So I could see how this person's ending up broke. Yeah, 23:23 on the clock. Tell me about child services. Bad credit, debt, unemployed. Ooh. Alternatively, you may be taking this person to court for a child that they did not want to claim paternity for. and you are going to win. If somebody owes you back child support, you are going to win. But this person, they're living their best life and they're doing whatever. Maybe they were like balling out instead of taking care of their children, whoever this person is, male or female. And yeah, they're in debt now. Maybe they were neglecting the children. Maybe that's why you took them to court for child support. If you do have children, yeah, but you're gonna get this money. You're gonna be you're gonna be excited when you see this money that comes from this. You're gonna win this case. If this is somebody that you had children with and they were neglecting your children, if they were avoiding paying child support, anything like that, this person may even lose their job because maybe they're getting arrested at their job for past due child support payments. Maybe they got served a paternity, they got served papers for a paternity case, maybe at work. Whatever this is, put them in debt, but you're gonna get out of this on the good side. Tell me about fake smiles. Tell me about fake smiles. Oh, see, living in the moment. So whatever this person did legally, if this is just somebody trying to get you caught up, it was BS. Whatever they did was BS, and they're getting caught up for this. So they may be having their wages garnished. Whatever all of this is that they were doing, they're going to get in trouble for this, or they're already in trouble for this. They racked up a lot of bad karma trying to loop you into something, or just being shysty to you and not taking care of their kids. Tell me more about these legal issues. Yeah. Closing a cycle. So if this person was trying to bring fake issues towards you, this could even be like a feminine trying to force a masculine to pay child support for a child that's not theirs. Or this is maybe a masculine that was trying to finesse like a feminine into helping them pay their back due child support. But this cycle is closing out of you having any legal issues, Divine Feminine. You may be an intuitive, empathic person, male or female. Tell me about dirt digging. Oh, secrets. Also, the courts may have been digging into a masculine's finances as well, digging into their personal stuff, like their personal whatever, as part of the investigation for whatever this is. And they ended up finding some things that were secret. Maybe this is like two different energies. Maybe there's like a baby mama situation, and then maybe there's a divine feminine. Maybe they're one and the same. But this person has secrets, and somebody has dug up some stuff about them, possibly having to do with the paternity of a child. Yikes. Oh, yeah, this person. Oh, boy. This is messy. This is very messy. This person is getting caught up. Let's see. I think let's do some traditional tarot. Let's see. What else do we need to know? Tell me more about these regrets. Tell me more about these regrets. All right, so we have the Eight of Wands. So this change is coming in really quickly. This person may be being found guilty very, very soon of whatever this is. So if this person is like super wilding, like I'm getting a lot, like this person had a lot of craziness going on. So they may have been like, they could be like a romance scammer. They may be spreading STDs. This may be somebody who like gets people pregnant and then like ghosts them. This could be yeah, this could be somebody who has children for the purpose of getting child support. This could be somebody that calls in fake um, CPS cases to try to get people caught up legally to extort them. I mean, like what? Like this person is doing a lot. Tell me more about, clarify this Eight of Wands. All right. So this came out, this is the Chariot, Cancer. This came out like, I would say crossing. This person may be getting picked up or may have gotten picked up by the police. The police are coming in really quickly to move in on this person. This person's travel may be restricted. They may be seen as a flight risk. This person doesn't have any forward movement. Tell me more. Tell me about unsatisfied. Tell me more. All right, so we have the Three of Wands, and that came out crossing. So that's all about expansion, progress. Yeah, this person, their wages are going to be garnished until the end of time. They may actually have to serve jail time for back child support since they couldn't figure out a way out of the situation. Their plans are being halted. Whatever this is that they thought that they were going to be able to move forward with, whatever plan that they had, they thought that they were going to progress a relationship. You may have decided that you weren't interested, and when you moved away, whatever this plan was, maybe they were running out of time. Maybe they had a court date that was coming up. Maybe you stepped away, like just in time, or maybe this person proposed to you. Maybe you called off an engagement. Maybe you didn't get to that stage, but you like deaded a situation before it could get to that. This person was trying to loop you into some kind of like legal situation where you would have been liable financially. Tell me more. Tell me more about this thug energy. 201. Yeah, whatever this thug energy that this person was in, plans are dead. You may have discovered what this was that this person was planning to do to you, or maybe intuitively you just kind of had an idea like this person is like finessing me. Maybe this, like I said, is a romance scammer. I mean, there's feminines that pay child support as well. Maybe you didn't even know that this person had children, but they were planning on making money moves. Maybe they were planning to like take money from you and move. You thought they were gonna like finesse you and take money and move, like pay off their child support and dip on you. Tell me more about this bad news. Tell me more about the bad news. Oh boy. So we have the Hermit with Virgo energy. So that could be an investigator. And then we have the Four of Swords. So an investigator may be laying something to rest. Somebody did some digging, did some investigating, shed some light on something. And that's why maybe this person, maybe they were even like hiding money to avoid having to pay whatever fees, pay for something. They were hiding money, and like somebody did some digging. I don't know if this is like a private investigator, someone doing like forensics, like what do you call that? I mean, it's like digital forensics, but they uh, like financial digital forensics to find out like if this person was hiding money, claiming that they didn't have money to pay their child support. Maybe this person is getting sued for spreading STDs. Tell me more about this love child. We have the Magician. Yeah, this person manifested this child. Maybe this person, like I said, this could be like a baby trap kind of situation. Maybe somebody was trying to trap you with a baby. And that's how they manifested this bad news with somebody looking into their finances. You know, maybe they trapped somebody with a baby in the past, and then they were doing some other types of crime, and then somebody started investigating them and then realized how much other stuff that they had going on in the background. Wow. But they manifested this. This person thought that they were going to be able to solve all of their problems. Having to do with this child, or using a child to manifest their way out of something. Maybe they were doing sex magic or something and this was a backfire. Tell me about this magician. Clarify the magician. The moon. They may have been using manipulative tactics to hide a child. Oh, something they were doing. They were doing something to manipulate a situation, maybe to hide a child. Or hide something about a child. Hide evidence that they have a child. Hide evidence, yeah, about their finances or about this child. Ooh, Lord. Okay, all right. Yikes. Somebody is oh, they're getting caught up. They're getting caught up. Tell me about this they even get all the way, but we have like Knight of Swords. That could be like law enforcement pulling up on Buddy. So all right, tell me more about this. What is the gift? What's the gift? All right, so we have the Four of Cups. So I'm getting you or someone else walked away from a situation. Maybe you didn't see this as a gift. Maybe this connection you're like, I don't know about this. So you started looking at other options and you're like, yeah, I'm not sure about this. Or this is this person neglecting the child and, they're like, balling out, doing whatever, living their life. And then they're like, okay, think fast. I have to figure out how I'm going to pay child support, and then ignoring this child has put them in debt. Tell me more about this unemployed CPS. We have the King of Pentacles. All right, so that's Earth sign masculine towards Virgo Capricorn. So yeah, this person's definitely going into debt. If they were the King of Pentacles, they're going to be losing a lot of their finances when whoever this is, it looks like they're losing a legal case. They're losing a legal case having to do with a child. And this person is going to possibly be losing their job, going into debt. Yeah, but this is going to mess up their credit. I mean, it's a lot. There are major consequences. This may be a backfire from magic that this person was doing to cloak. They were cloaking something. It backfired and it ended up exposing everything that they were hiding. All of this scamming stuff. Tell me about this fake smiles, living in the moment. Five of Cups. Yikes. Yeah, somebody is regretting this, whatever this reckless behavior is. They may have multiple children that they're hiding. Maybe it's just one. But if they're doing a whole bunch of other shady stuff, they may be getting sued by multiple people for various things. Yeah, they're feeling disappointed in the outcome of the situation. For whatever reason, they thought that this outcome was going to be positive for them, But, who am I to judge? Live your life. When it's time for karma to come in, it's time. So this person is in their feelings right now. They failed at whatever this scheming situation was. Tell me about these legal issues. Yeah, so we have the four of wands. That came out like pretty much crossing. This person may be losing their house. Something, they're not celebrating. They may be losing a home. They may have to sell a home to settle legal issues, to pay out their debts. Maybe this is somebody that you divorced in the past. What? That's really crazy. Yeah, so how wild is that? Okay, yeah, so they're losing a home possibly due to these legal issues, but the cycle's closing out and the divine feminine is coming out on top, male or female. All right, tell me about these secrets in the dirt digging. Let's clarify. Oh, we have the Lovers. Woo! So that's Gemini energy. This person may have had lovers that they were hiding. Oh man. Maybe they were looking for lovers that you may have been hiding, but this may have been what was discovered when they started digging into this person's, personal stuff. This person, yeah, if this is like a divorce situation, this could be like your husband getting sued for child support from a lover, but they're getting caught up. This lover situation, they're done. Like they're done. But information is coming up about what they were hiding, or if they were working with someone, if this was like a partner that they were working with, or maybe they paid someone to try to dig up dirt on you so that they could avoid paying child support, or so they could like avoid legal issues. Whatever it was, it didn't work. It didn't work because this person is going into poverty. And we see, look at that. We have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom. So this person owes you money. You see why being grimy doesn't pay? You set yourself up for that. All right, so I'm going to get some closing messages. Let's see. All right. So we have romance, celebration, and party, and that's in the reverse. So your romantic relationship with this person may be donezo. Yep, so we have the bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. So divine feminine, you are all set on this. Everything is going to be working out in your favor. Any legal situations that you may be dealing with, potentially with a past lover that might have been dirt digging on you. We have good fortune here, so you're about to get a bag off of this situation. Let's see. We have stepping into a new experience. So this person may owe you a lot of back child support, or if this is like just random legal cases that this person may just owe you. They may owe you for various things, but somebody owes you money. Somebody owes you money for something. And then we have plenty of material things in the reverse. So whoever this person is that owes you money, they're losing material things. They may have to sell a lot of their possessions to try to break even. I don't even think that's going to be possible because there just seems to be a lot of, yeah, if they can't pay, they're going to jail. So they may be selling all their things and going to jail. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, anyway, well, that was your reading, guys. If this resonates, please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. And yes, I will be back to do another reading because I have another download. But have a great rest of your day. And yeah, see you guys soon. Bye-bye.